Hey everybody! So, this video we're learning about acids and bases. And these are a group of chemicals that are involved in some really common chemical reactions. So we'll learn quite a bit more about these types of chemicals. So firstly, acids are the first group of chemicals here. And all these things are acids. Acids are chemicals that have a sour taste and smell. With a sour taste or smell. So you can see here, a lot of acids are actually found in foods. So vinegar is an acid. All citrus fruits, they have an acid in that's called citric acid. So that's why citrus fruits taste really sour. Green apples have an acid in as well. And even yogurt has an acid in called lactic acid. And that's what gives yogurt, particularly natural yogurts like Greek yogurt, that's what gives them their really sour taste as well. So yes, some acids you can eat, but also other acids are much stronger than that and they can be really corrosive. So sometimes acids are corrosive, and a corrosive acid that you often see in the lab and even at school is called hydrochloric acid. And hydrochloric acid's chemical symbol is HCl because it's a compound of hydrogen and chlorine bonded together. Okay, so the other group obviously are bases. Here's a whole lot of bases you can see. Bases aren't often in foods. So a couple of weak bases we can eat, like bicarb soda. If you do any baking, you'd use bicarb a lot because it helps foods to rise, and that's because of a chemical reaction that bicarb is involved in. But most other bases aren't edible at all, and particularly they're used in cleaning products here. Like bleach. So bleach has a really strong base in it. Another base is called ammonia, and that's in cleaning products like Windex. And soap as well has a basic chemical in it. So overall, bases are chemicals that have a bitter taste and they feel soapy to touch. Chemicals with a bitter taste and a soapy feel. So obviously don't go out and pour some bleach on your fingers because some bases are just as strong as acids and they can be corrosive too. So that's the key with acids and bases. The strongest acids are corrosive, but the strongest bases are just as corrosive. And that's a misconception that people often have. So here's an example of a really common strong base that's used in science labs. It's called sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, and its chemical formula is Na, which is sodium, OH, because it has a sodium, an oxygen, and a hydrogen bonded together into a compound. Alright, so that is acids and bases.